I have zero idea how to put this back. Let me pull apart another stabilizer and figure it out. This, oh my god, if you take out, wait. Alright, this is the OG Wormhole. Following the footsteps of the L80 Cosmic Traveler, which was a banger. We'll see if this one's a banger. This one's using Costar stabs. Equinix. Can't read that. Okay, 75 with offset FRO. Kind of same layout as L80. ABS case, so it's plastic. So it's like KB67 Lite. Included cable. 3-mode connection, so it's Bluetooth, right? macOS, hot swappable. Let's make sure it has the north facing or south facing LEDs. The primary reason they sent this to me is because they want my opinion on whether or not Costar stabs are feasible. Because they're representing most of their China customers, right? And the China customers are like, we like Costar stabs, nothing else. Why did you go to plate mount stabs? Whereas the Western customers are like, why are you using Costar stabs? I don't really care about how the rest of the keyboard sounds, so if it sounds decent, I'll be surprised. I'm just really curious about Costars because I've never tried Costars. So this here is the keyboard. It has this see-through color. It's pretty cool looking. This is looking hella chunky. This is interesting. So the FRO is angled. Looking like a Game Boy Color without the color. OG Game Boys. Who's a boomer in the chat? Zoomers, shut up. Y'all don't know about the Game Boys. Once again, bro. Once again. Wait, what? This shift popped. What's going on here? Is this a Costar stab? Excuse me? They told me that the stabs would be lit, but that popped, I think. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to look. I just think Equinix does stabs well, whether or not it be a plate mount and whether or not it's a Costar. Other than whatever happened here in shipping. I didn't, okay. That's pretty solid, honestly. It sounds just as good as the L80 Cosmic Traveler. At this point, I have never looked at a guide as to how to put Costar stabs together. I have zero idea how to put this back. Let me pull apart another stabilizer and figure it out. I was not supposed to do that. This, oh my god, if you take out, wait, I don't, oh, dude, that's weird. Oh, so I break 2 stabs. You have to finagle it? Well, too late for that. How do you put it back? So let me clear the space and figure it out. Don't yank the keycaps off? Would have been good to know before. I think we answered the question in the stream. Okay, there's 2 things with that question. To be honest with you, the sound of the stabs is fine. The sound is actually really good. I just think Equinix does stock stabilizers better. The sound of this was more or less equivalent to the plate mount stabs in the Equinix L80 Cosmic Traveler. This is where I think China prefers Costar because they're used to Costar. Just like how I'm used to plate mount screw-in, I just yanked it off. They're probably used to doing the one-sided removal and just used to using Costars. TTC Gold Pinks are bangers per usual. The board sound is how I expect it to sound. It sounds like the KVD67 Lite, except the KVD67 Lite has silicone. I imagine if I mod this with silicone, I can get the sound very close to KVD67 Lite. There should be a manual on how to take keycaps off Costar stabs. It says, you pull the pins with the long side and keep slide into the keycap, and you have to hang those onto the wire. These plastic bits go into the keycap. Oh, like that. This does look like hell for like modding. You have to turn them 890. So is that right? Oh, damn, that's a pain. So this is wrong. I have to rotate this. The flags have to rotate down. All right. This will make a good YouTube video because I'm an idiot. I didn't intend to be this scuffed. I just don't read the directions prior to building anything. That's just how I roll. Let me grab these. It just sucks because everything's like moist too. So I'm gonna try to point these down, see what happens. Do I need to remove all the keycaps around to give me some space? Yeah, this is a lot of work, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this in. All right, it's in. Now I pop the other side in. Okay. Chat later told me it would have been easier without the tweezers. That's fair. All right. I swear to God, it made it rattle more. So I think I just need more grease on it at this point because I rubbed it off with my fingers. So I think I'm just gonna plug the butt with these. The method of plugging the butt is to use a syringe or any other application method to put some lube into tiny holes in the keyboard. Now we hook. Yeah, this is pretty much a pain. I get it. Oh, I need to move the keycaps out of the way like this one, or else it won't clear. Wildcat has a video on how to tune Costar stabs. We don't need no help. For some reason, I just don't watch Wildcat anymore. Because in terms of simplicity and explanation, there is no explanation, and in terms of simplicity, it's not simple. I think I was like falling off of watching the Wildcat, and then I saw him start sanding and doing whatever to direct stabs, and I was like, I'm out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the left side first. How do you get this in here?
That's what she said.
Okay, it's in the hole. We're in. Okay. Okay, I can't see the hole. Nope. Got it. Oh, there's guides. Okay. Alright, that pain is kind of over. What a journey we've just been on. What a journey. So my question is, they shipped in this clear case, right? How did that keycap fall off? Yeah, Wildcat's entertaining for sure. But in terms of like practical, I want to make my keyboard better. That's not my go-to guy. So I dig this. And the aesthetic of this, the keycaps are way less out there. It just has a little bit of that green accent and makes a little bit more sense. And it doesn't say lime randomly, right? The grill in the back here is, this is kind of like my least favorite. Oh bro, like it's really hard to get the stem into the keycap. Yeah, so just like the L80 Cosmic Traveler, this is gonna take some getting used to. Just in terms of, oh god, Costar stabs themselves specifically, I think Costar stabs, from Equinix at least, solid. I think they're just very good at factory modding stabilizers. So the L80 Cosmic Traveler, which is still, well, I don't know if it's still live, but I have that YouTube video of it. That sounded great stock in a plastic case, and it had TTC Gold Pink switches. The stabilizers were factory lubed fine. It's totally usable. I would say it's like 80% or 90% of what a stabilizer should sound like. And the stock TTC Gold Pinks are solid. I don't think these are as bad as people say, but if you're getting a stock Costar stab, that process of taking it out and like finagling it and doing whatever jiggling you have to do to make it work, yeah, modding a Costar stabilizer looks like absolute hell compared to piecemeal thing we do with Durox, where we start with small components, lube them individually and put them together. This mechanism is not my favorite, but for a pre-built, for the purpose of a pre-built that you buy and you just use straight out of the box, they're fine. Now, would I prefer them? No, I would definitely prefer a plate mount. So if something goes wrong or the factory lube is not good, or I need to change out the stabilizers, I have a better shot at doing so. If you're gonna grab a board to use, I can understand why a segment of customers would just prefer Costar stabs because they're used to it. They've probably been doing like the whole whatever forever. Before we go, I will do a quick little sound test of this. Oh, yeah. TTC Gold Pinks. Quick little 380 or 360 again. The F row is angled up. It's a very tall in the back to house that. It's using this crazy cable. And let's check the LED facing. Is this the proper orientation that we want? Yeah, this is the bad one. So cherry profile keycap is gonna be a miss on this. This is one of those boards where it's not really intended for modding. You buy it and you use it. If you're gonna go swap keycaps and do all that stuff, I would definitely go with like an AK68 Aurora, a Bakaneko, KVD67 Lite, or some of these other affordable boards that are coming up. What I was trying to highlight is the RGB is so strong without shine through that it gives you the vibe without having to have shine through. I like the peek through between the keycaps. I don't think it's possible to completely cover that unless you use like the flatter profile keycaps where they're like really touching. Iconix OG80. Alright, Jay, what's next? What's next?